Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here. I woke up. It's 4 a.m. Eastern Time, 1 a.m. West Coast Time, and I woke up because my phone kept going off. I was getting a lot of Twitter messages because of a story that is breaking, and probably a story that's going to break more live tomorrow, which is about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is my hero. I grew up thinking that he was probably the strongest and biggest, best man in the entire world. He's probably one of the only few people in the world that I look up to more than my dad. But Hulk Hogan has made a huge mistake, and it's probably something that he's going to be paying for a long time. Hulk Hogan, there's some stories out there that he did a radio interview talking about the Booker T thing that happened back in WCW, where Booker T used the N-word in a promo on a live pay-per-view. It's something that has been used as a joke on Booker T for years, but there's also a story that's saying that there's going to be a public, or not a public, but a private discussion that was recorded at Hulk Hogan's house that is going to be used against him, which is releasing today. But if you go to the Tough Enough website, or if you go to WWE.com, all references to Hulk Hogan are going to be removed, or they already have been removed. Very weird seeing how Hulk Hogan is one of the stars of the WWE Tough Enough show, where people are nominating the people to be sent home. Hulk Hogan was very vocal, and Patrick, who was sent home this week, getting a job with WWE and developmental and sticking with wrestling. No word on what they will do to replace him. It seems like some TNA stuff, for one of the hosts of a reality show to be sent home and not used again. So WWE, they have to find some way to figure this out where it makes sense. Reality show that's being shot every day. Well, I guess it's not every day, but being shot live every week. It's going to be weird seeing more than likely some of the stuff that's going to be on this Tuesday's show has already been shot, seeing how some of the reality show is taped, some of it is live. Maybe easily you could slide Miz into his role. That's one thing I can think of from there. But Hulk Hogan, he's not as rich as he once was. I'm sure that he needs this WWE income. He was supposed to be a part of the WWE Australia tour that was to happen in 2 weeks. So it's going to be weird, seeing where the story evolves from here. But more than likely something is going to break, more than likely on TMZ. I would think they're one of the most reliable internet reporting on celebrities, since that's where I would guess that is going to take place. But I don't know. As of right now, there's more questions than there are answers. So we're gonna have to see where it comes to from here. But to me, honestly, Hulk Hogan using the N-word publicly, privately, however it is a huge letdown for somebody that is my hero, I guess you can say. And I don't know. I was sort of sat down as a teenager. When I lived in the South, I had been driving up and down my street. I was probably listening to Tupac or something like that, and an older man sat me down. His name was Mr. Nixon, and Mr. Nixon told me, just basically explained to me, what people thought of people who lived in the South being rednecks, and basically if we were going to keep using words like that, people were never going to think anything different of us. And definitely that word has made people in the South look very bad. And it was at that point I basically told myself I was never going to say that word, or try to use that word when I'm singing rap songs and stuff like that. So I've pretty much cut that out of my life. It really bugs me to hear that word. So for Hulk to say it, honestly really does get under my skin and just make me shake my head and just can't believe how stupid he is. We saw Dog the Bounty Hunter and the scandal that he went through a few years ago when he was using this word in a private telephone call, and then I believe it was his daughter used it against him because it was a fight. I think she had a black boyfriend and he didn't like it, and then I think TMZ broke that story, and that was a big deal. From there, Dog got fired from his show, which I believe was on, oh shoot, I can't remember what cable network he was on. After a little while, CMT picked it up. Ended up not being as popular as it once was, and then once it was canceled, he ended up going back to the network that he was on, but it never really was as popular as it once was. He lost a big amount of his fan base. So Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania is always going to run wild, but I'm sure there's a lot of people today that when this story breaks is really going to be let down like me. He should be smarter than this, and I don't know. We'll have to see what leads in here, but there is definitely going to be a huge fallout for Hulk Hogan in the foreseeable, next few days. More than likely being let go from his WWE deal, his Legends contract, and it's gonna be weird. So probably more to come on this in the foreseeable future, and I'll talk to you guys down the road.